Hello, my noble band of outlaws. I love Samurai come at July with a video. Well, so I was at Menards, as you know. I work there now. But in any case, this is after Samurai Night Live, so yeah. After the day I've had, I'm tired as fuck and exhausted, and my back is killing me. But I was at Menards and I bought this. This is the Master Force insulation knife with hard case sheath. That's on the back. Smooth blade. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. I felt a muscle cramp coming on in my thigh. Okay, that's better. Smooth blade, heat treated, obviously. Ideal for cutting insulation and other smooth applications. Ergonomic comfort, grip handle, blade security, locks into sheath, heat treated blade. So without any to-dos, don'ts, and probably shouldn't, let's get into the blade. As usual, the way I'll start is I'll go over the sheath. And the sheath is a pretty standard, simplistic plastic sheath. There's nothing to write home about. It says Master Force right there. Oh, okay, I need to stand up. Okay. It says Master Force right there on the sheath. Again, not very complicated. There's nothing to write home about. There is no belt clip on here, simply because this is something you'd be putting in your toolbox and only really pulling out when you need it. So if you want a belt loop on here, you may very well need to either engineer one yourself or just slip it through your belt like a tonto. Here's the blade with a lanyard hole. Master Force right there. It has a very nice sized grip for what it's made to do, which is cut smooth things. It's kind of like a fillet knife on steroids, really. The steel is HCR 13 MMOV steel. Satin polished, weight 5.2 ounces, blade 6 inches long, handle is 5 inches, and overall 11 inches overall. It feels like it does have an edge, and from what I can tell, for the size of knife it is surprisingly extremely blade heavy. Like, I'm feeling all the weight of the blade. I'm feeling all the weight up here. Now, granted, this thing doesn't have the most massive of tangs. And a picture of the inside of the knife shows that it is full tang, but I'd honestly say semi-skeletonized, with those notches in it. Now, this is injected molded plastic, so it's either that or scales. I'm going to say molded plastic. So there are little notches in the tang to kind of allow the tang to grip onto the handle material better. As for testing its edge, I don't actually have anything on hand. This should do. A piece of scrap printer paper, so if it goes through this, it's, you know, it's sharp. Alright. So it is sharp, and this is extremely thin paper. It's thinner than old phone book paper. And as normal for my unboxing reviews, when it comes with these kinds of things separate, we'll check the fit to the scabbard. There's rattle in the sheath. Now, that's not something that's too big of a concern with what this is generally used for. You're generally not going to be using this for like what I would use it for. I honestly would use this as a skinning knife. Like if I killed a deer and brought it home, this is the knife I'd use to basically skin the damn thing. And that might be what I'll use this for, actually. And if nothing else, it has a fairly sharp spine, so it might be good for a fire striker. It does hold very well in the sheath. The retention is good. It's just that rattle. To us sword guys, this is a bad thing, but in the context of what this knife is generally going to be used for, if you're buying it for its intended purpose, is really, you're just going to lay this on the top shelf of your toolbox, or throw this in a tool bag, and only take it out when you're cutting insulation. Like on a cutting board, and just cut insulation. You're not going to do what us sword guys do with our blades, even knives like this, and there will be a cutting session for this, and the test, and Carl Ruger, if you watch this video, the testing of the Master Force machete is coming. It's just that I have, with the weather here in Indiana and some other shit that I've had to do, I've been closing every damn week for 2 weeks straight. So I haven't had time to go out, with the weather being as it is, and do some of the testing videos that I've wanted to do. But I will be making a plethora of videos over my next 48 hours off. So stay tuned for new videos coming to Outlaw Samurai. I'm out. Peace. One last look at the knife. I may even very well put a lanyard on here.